Now we're recording, and now we have all of our shit together.
Pardon the technical difficulties. I'm so sorry, everybody. AKA just us.
I'm sorry.
Just us.
No, it's actually
just
just
sorry.
us. Yeah, no, we're gonna
I'm just
edit
really
it so
sorry.
that you guys aren't burdened by our disorganization here.
Sorry. Because we're more casual today. We're very, very casual today. Also, our brains are very, very casual today. We had a long day,
Yes.
and it's only about 2:00.
We did.
So-
We did. Should we run it back?
Let's run it back.
Should we let the people know
let's
what
let the
we were
people know.
doing?
Yeah.
What?
And then, should you pass me my phone, perchance?
Sure. Oh, sure.
Thanks. Oh, thanks. Oh, wow. Oh,
It's
do
the
you hear
least I
that?
could do.
Do you hear that?
Ooh.
I know, disgusting.
Wait, can we get that in a different? Excuse me.
Oh,
excuse me,
excuse
sir.
me. Oh, excuse me.
sir. Okay, go.
Different
Okay.
pitch. Okay.
Different pitch. Yeah.
Okay. Fucker. Oh.
Oh my god.
Okay, that's normal.
Okay,
Let's turn down that reverb.
that's normal.
All the
yeah,
motherfucking what?
yeah, I turned that one all the way down.
Oh my god. I would like just like a teenage boy pitch.
Edible gummy, I'm feeling
Feeling
yummy. Juicy tracksuit whenever I'm feeling bummy. Big heels, got the pleasers, I'm pleasing, it's something funny. Baby rag, jizz rag whenever I'm feeling coming. Yeah, the Beckett two bitches can't rhyme for shit. Yeah, the records in the cloud sound just like this. See the difference, me and you, bitch, my shit fits. Your size too big, but my shit fits. I'm the first lady of Juicy Guitar. I got a little cash now, so the skirt of Dior. And I look just like a Nancy Lepore. Now the kids out screaming they were better before. Before what? Big still snorting away. Okay.
Motherfuckers.
I suppose enough of that.
Bitches ain't shit but hoes and tricks. Alright.
West Side, motherfucker. Oh my god, we were watching the P. Diddler.
Oh,
Doc.
we were watching
Yeah.
the Diddler doc.
We were watching Diddler Doc.
Diddly doc.
It was fucking lit. I really had no idea about his involvement with Tupac. Spoiler alert!
Spoiler
Alert! P. Diddy.
Wait, where's the sound?
He
Can we turn it down a
diddled.
little bit?
Yeah, the monitor.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
I can adjust
Some
volume.
fat ass is covering the camera.
Yet again.
Okay, boy,
Girl,
girl, we can play.
we can play.
You can play, but make sure that little fuzzy ass is not in front
I
of the
might
camera.
have
Anyways.
to pop her away for a
No,
little bit. I know.
I feel like she can be in our.
flow, bruh.
Yeah, I know, but it's a comfortable episode.
It is a comfy episode. So
It's a
this is
comfortable
why-
episode.
It's bring your kids to work day.
Yes, it's bring your kids to work day. So
Look at her fat
I
ass.
just have to throw this every now and again. She needs the exercise. So
It's been a while since Auntie Willow has visited.
yeah, it's been a while.
the North.
Last time I visited the pad. Last time I visited the pad, it was Halloween.
Yeah.
And that was a fucking event in itself.
That was been. Oh my god. It was so long ago. Right now it's December for reference. BT dubs.
Yeah, by the way, it's fucking December.
It's fucking December. November was just a blur.
Oh, yeah.
October was the busiest month of my goddamn life.
Oh my god.
And it still hasn't slowed down. So
Same.
here
No.
we are.
No, and actually like the longest month because it's still seemingly October.
Yeah. What the fuck?
It's still October.
What the fuck?
October
And, yeah.
point 3.
It's 0.3. It's 3.0.
3.0.
3.0. Right.
See,
And she's gonna keep on fucking stepping on this bitch. We have to guard.
I know.
We must
Yeah, we'll
keep
just
our little pad.
October was really interesting.
So yeah, let's
I
just
kind of
like, go
blacked
over
out
when
to be
you-
honest.
Yeah, me too.
I kind of remember Halloween though.
Somewhat.
We had a little bit of a weekend.
Yeah.
We did. Our costumes were pretty fire.
Yeah.
I think we went out on that Thursday and we were Stan and Kyle and it was fucking iconic. Insert
Yeah.
a picture here,
Insert
Amber.
picture here. Good job,
And
Amber.
that was so fucking litty.
Yeah.
We went to downtown
was so titty.
Fullerton, which was really interesting.
It was interesting crowd because it was a Thursday, and so
yeah.
not everybody are degenerate enough to make it to that Halloween date.
Yeah. But it's a fucking Halloween
What are you
weekend, and I
doing?
feel like weren't we like one of the few people dressed up too? Like there were a lot of
Yeah.
people dressed up.
Yeah, there were a lot of
Like
people
I remember
who
we
weren't.
walked in.
Yeah.
And we were like, oh
There's just a bunch of dudes who were not dressed up,
no, it's just a bunch of fucking dudes in white
or
t-shirts.
like they were dressed up, but they had like a cop hat on or some shit, or like
Oh my god, look at me. I'm a
God.
fucking sexy cop with the fucking hat. No, bitch.
How
If you're
boring
gonna-
is it to be a man though?
a man during Halloween? I think you the thing is
Not
that
having as
like
much fun
men
as
have
women.
so much opportunity to do some like really
Yeah.
hot slutty costumes just like the rest of us.
Mhm.
But they
They could
choose
be
not
sluts.
to. They choose not to because there's so many slutty male characters that make me horny and wet. And so it's like, I'm sorry, like, are you just trying to fucking make your guy friends like hot and heavy? Like,
Right.
why don't you care about us?
Right.
Why don't you care about us?
You have a perfect opportunity to thirst trap during Halloween as a man, and you decide not to. You could like show off your maybe if you're fat and you got a beer belly, but still no worries.
But no, that could
Hey,
be
no
hot
worries, that could be
too.
hot
You could be
too.
kind of like like an Italian mobster type of vibe,
Yeah.
with like a button down, like a really deep
Yeah.
button down,
Yeah.
with some fucking like jeans and some like money hanging
or just
out of
like
your
a fucking like a vampire or something. Oh my god, move out of the way, girl. What are you doing?
It's almost
It's back.
as if she
It's over
knows
there.
where the camera is.
yeah, no. I have a feeling she does.
She's a lot smarter. She tries to play this act like, oh yeah, like
Oh,
I'm
I'm
just
stupid,
a
I'm
tiny. Look
sorry.
at my little tiny brain. I'm sorry. Hey, I'm sorry, and I have a little tiny.
Hey,
brain.
I'm stupid and I'm sorry.
Yeah, exactly.
And it's really that she's smart. It's just that she's a fucking asshole and is really good at inconveniencing us on purpose.
correct.
Yeah.
I like it sometimes, but see, we're not going this casual.
We're not gonna, yeah. We're not this casual where you're sticking your butthole in.
Yeah, the butthole's like
Yeah.
half the fucking
Butthole's off
video.
limit. It's not for casual situations.
No, I mean that's intimate.
It's very
like
intimate.
this is not the intimate episode.
not
We
intimate
might make it
episodes.
intimate episode,
Right,
but
right.
for now it's
Here,
just
don't
casual.
throw. Just,
okay, I'm not
just-
gonna throw it. I'm
leave.
just gonna leave it right here,
And she can just
and
chill.
she'll sit down.
Just
She'll
chill.
sit down.
Just
Yeah,
relax.
Yeah.
Relax.
Oh yeah, good girl.
Relax. Double C.
Good girl. Good girl.
Good girl.
But anyways, yeah, Halloween, and then the Friday rolled around, and what did we do? We went to LA.
Yes.
We went to LA on that Friday after Halloween because Halloween was on Thursday, and then the next day was
No,
November
Halloween was
1st.
Friday.
Oh, it was?
Mhm.
Oh, okay. We went out the Thursday before Halloween, so it was
Yeah.
the 30th. And then
Yes.
the 31st. And then
Yes.
Friday, we went to LA. We went to West Hollywood.
Yes.
We went to a fucking Crypto Bro, FaZe Clan member, whoever's friend's house.
Holy shit, we didn't even. Oh my god.
Oh my god. But yeah, no, it's because like one of our friends knew them, and then we went in. And then like half of our group wasn't allowed in. It was just the girls. And then I was like, I was seeing a guy at the time. I was seeing a guy at the time, and like he came and met my friend group, met up with our friend group, and basically he wasn't allowed in. And then I was like, oh hey, I'm gonna run in and go pee, and then I'll come back out. There was a line for the bathroom. It took like maybe 15 minutes, and then I come back out, and he's gone. He's fucking gone.
Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Oh, we
Oh
left.
my god. Oh, he left. Oh, he left. Asking guys around like who were in our group, and I was like, "Hey, that boy that I brought here, is he here?" I was in my London Tipton costume. You were in your little Maddie costume from Sweet Life. And then they were like, "No, man. Like he was just there a second ago." Oh. So he left me? Is what you're saying? They're like, "Yeah, I think he left you. That's really fucked up." And I was like,
Like
uh-oh.
so not fucking siding with the
Yeah.
fucking guy.
Totally not siding with this boy. And then I'm like, fuck this guy, I'm blocking him. Because the thing is, my phone was dead. So he had no form of communication with me. I was like, fuck this dude, I'm blocking him. I'll go back inside, start talking to people, exploring the house, come back out like maybe 30 minutes later because everyone there fucking sucked, and it was like a Xerox of a Xerox of a Xerox of a
it
person.
was so fucking weird. I mean, like just
Bunch
like
of
the crowd
underage.
there, it was mostly underage people. So like us as 23-year-olds, like we just felt so fucking old and out of place.
I mean, like 3 years, yeah, true, big difference. But like there were a lot of illegal.
No, it
Like
was
little
like
kids.
truly fucking underage shit. And yeah, they were just like, look, it was just such a fucking weird vibe. It was so many young bots. It was
Yeah.
just a fucking house full of bots. The like guy that like was running the party was like a bot too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
'cause
I
they're
was
trying
like,
to talk
okay, you
to-
look like one of the older people here, so like, let me talk to you.
Let's
and he's
talk.
like trying to fucking get us to go away. I'm like, bitch, okay, go talk to the fucking middle schoolers over there then.
Yeah, it was pretty
fine,
boring.
fuck you.
Just a bunch
But
of boring
It
ass
was a
people.
fucking insane pad though. So like, you know, we just fucking just lingered around the house and had a good time exploring. There was a nice little rooftop. There was multiple floors. I mean, this shit was so fucking massive. I mean, like the phase party clan thing, like that's something that I didn't know they did, where they just fucking have all these pads to have parties and fucking host all these people. But it's like for what? I don't know. Like it didn't look like anybody was like necessarily content producing, so I don't really know like the point.
I don't
to
know. I don't
build
even
hype.
know. I think it was just like a friend of theirs or something. And then like I think their normal house is in like Studio City or like somewhere else.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, so yeah, we come back out after this, like it was like another maybe 45 minutes or something, maybe an hour. I don't even know how long it was, but I come out and then the guy's back. After I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna fucking block his ass as soon as my phone turns on. And basically we get in a little tiff with each other in front of the house, and we're like, what the heck? Like, I thought you fucking left. I thought you left. No, I thought you left me, because he thought that I went into the party and I was staying there, and like I just completely abandoned him for the party. And then he lives in West Hollywood, so he was just like, yeah, I'm just gonna walk home. He was a couple blocks away. And then basically he didn't. He went to go and smoke a cigarette around the other side. And then he was like, no, I just went to go fucking smoke a cigarette around the corner. I didn't leave you. And I was like, oh, I thought you left me. And then we end up making up and going back to his place.
The intimate way.
We make up in the intimate way.
and adult way.
In the adult way. Let's handle this like adults, I said.
Get in bed, you.
Get in bed, you little
bad man.
you bad man. And anyways, fast forward, he's my boyfriend now. So, woo, holy balls. He asked me to be his girlfriend like a couple weekends or weeks ago, and he's just the sweetest individual. I said in that prior episode, we were talking about like, you know, I think I'm always ready for a relationship. It's just that I haven't found somebody who's like made me feel like I can be myself completely, and like,
And it's like not difficult.
it's not
like,
difficult.
It's not like difficult being like, of course, like relationships are gonna be work, but
Yeah.
like you
In some
were
ways.
looking for something that like you don't have to constantly stress over.
Yeah.
Like you don't have to question anything. Like you can go about your day and like not
Yeah.
have it in the back of your head. Like, oh my god,
Yeah.
I'm stressed about this. I wonder what they're thinking. Whatever.
It's just
Like,
very stable, and he's like, I think we both have very similar love languages. Not that that's required, but like we both feel so like affirmed in each other. We're like very one of our things, like the reason why we both feel very reassured, and that like I can text him once a day, and like I know for a fact that he still likes me, is because like we are very open with communicating that we like each other, and like, you know, in our care for each other in multitude of ways, not just with words, but like with actions and showing up for each other. And you know, he's been really good with that, and it's really throwing me for a loop, because I thought I was good at caring for other people and like my friends and in my prior relationships, but shit, this guy's really good at caring for other people. He's like one of those people that are very meticulous and can tell when you need something before you even know you need it. So great. Shout out to this dude. And I won't reveal his name because I'm gatekeeping.
yeah, he'll probably see it.
Fuck
We gave him
you.
permission. So
He's
he'll
in-
see it.
yeah.
He'll see it eventually.
He'll see it
like,
eventually.
pretty soon.
Yeah.
I think he'll be pretty happy with this episode. Perhaps he
Yeah.
starts with this episode before he
Perhaps.
goes on to the other ones.
Who knows? Yeah.
but
and
who
Yeah,
knows?
he's an offline boyfriend too, so he doesn't have social media. So I'll have to show him this. You'll see it on YouTube maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If he finds us.
Whatever about it.
Kind of want to see if he can find us.
Yeah. I challenged him to sleuth and see if he could fucking find our account, our our TikTok and Instagram account, but alas, he has not found a smidge of anything. We've been really good.
We've been very fucking good.
Yeah.
Because we just want to build our little flow here. It's a little bit difficult because I still live in San Diego.
Yeah.
But as far as, promoting ourselves and really, not shutting up about this podcast to everybody.
Right.
It'll be at the point where we're kind of,
Speak of the devil.
Speak of the fucking devil. Called her, was that an hour ago?
Sorry.
Or 1
Boyfriend
minute
called
ago?
her. No, a minute
Okay.
ago. Speak of the fucking devil, eh?
Speak of the fucking devil. But yes.
Yeah.
So nice. I met him that Halloween night, but I was already like really fucking drunk, and it was also just like a kind of an interesting little turn of events, and like it was just a lot of unknown people there, like people that like me and Amber were meeting for the first time, and so like it was just a little overwhelming. So I didn't really get the opportunity to like talk to him and
lots
everything.
of new characters,
but
unlocked.
he is so fucking nice and like so refreshing to see you with a man that like can actually fucking hang like with the fucking girls.
The girly pops.
Like he's really good at just fucking like letting us do our thing, but like really great at just like contributing in like the best ways, and like he's just a great input, like
great input, and
not like typical
conversation.
fucking male based like input. It's like, bitch, that's not what we want to hear.
Yeah, he listens to Lana Del Rey.
Yeah.
He's a fucking G, dude.
He's not like a vibe killer.
No, he's not a vibe killer. He's just very like, I know my place.
I know my place, but at the same time,
but I like to observe women doing their thing.
He observes it. Like he I feel like he really enjoyed us just like fucking doing
ready.
our makeup and like just like figuring ourselves out and shit like that. And like there needs to be like more men out there that like, because like once you start like actually appreciating women and like our little rituals and like the way that we interact with each other, like that's when you actually get like really healthy relationships with women, and that's where you like actually form these deeper connections with women, and that's how women actually feel fucking like seen and like respected by men, especially is when you're not just fucking assuming like, oh yeah, you girls, you get ready and
you do your thing,
like see you in fucking 5 hours, like I guess I'm just gonna go fucking hop on my fucking Xbox
my PlayStation
and play a little fucking game. It's like no, like just fucking and like a lot of the time I feel like we've talked about this before, where like men are jealous of like that dynamic. I think a lot of the time when they are in that state of like being like, I don't know, like annoyed or like making assumptions or just trying to be fucking misogynistic, it's like, no, you wish you had this.
I think it's out of it's a projection of the fact that they don't have that type of support and care and meticulousness for each other's relationships. Like the root issue is that they're not very observant of each other. And, it's that tale as old as time. I feel like every single episode we like touch base on a joke that's similar to this, but it's like, I've known Kevin for 10 years. Yeah. And then, he's getting a divorce from Karen. What the fuck? What? That's crazy. Oh, did you ask like why he's getting divorced? He's like, no, I didn't ask. Like what the fuck? It's just
and like how's he doing?
Yeah, how's he doing?
Like,
is he mentally okay? Is he emotionally great?
Yeah, like that's something that like we as women like think about like just automatically. It's like I don't know why, and I can't imagine like dynamics where it's just so fucking surface level, but that's like normal. Like it could be your best fucking friend, and like all you fucking know about them is like what sports they like to play and what girl they're fucking at the time.
Who's your favorite? Who's his favorite baseball player?
Yeah, who's his favorite?
I
don't know
any fucking
that.
Right.
Whatever, bitch. How's his fucking family dynamic? How is he doing mentally? Like, what is he struggling with right now?
And hey, it's okay to know his favorite baseball player, but anything else?
But anything else? Like,
man?
do you have anything else to add?
Right.
Like,
and like and also in bettering each other. When you're observant of each other, you can better each other. And I feel like a lot of the reason why men feel like they're falling behind is because of this is the exact reason. Women are lifting each other up in like their individual relationships with each other, and we are improving each other's lives constantly. And like men need a woman to do that for them. That's why they get into relationships. But like if men were doing it for each other, then like they wouldn't feel this fervent fucking yearn for like ruining another woman's life, and like they wouldn't feel like this fucking need to have us there, and I don't know, like emotionally. So because like I feel like that's the case for men that have been in my life and my boyfriends is that they've gotten into these relationships because they just need a fucking therapist. Like we've said several times. Like they just need somebody to talk to and like feel
Right.
emotionally vulnerable around, because men can't really go that deep with each other without feeling gay.
No, that's TMI, bro.
Oh man, I didn't need to know all that. The fact that you cried the other day. Oh shit.
Ew,
It's making me
okay.
feel
Okay, way to kill the vibe.
Way to
Way to
feel-
kill the vibe.
Do you want a beer?
And
God.
also, like, that's why, like, I mean, they just enable each other. Like,
Yeah.
it just goes back to, like, if you actually, like, notice people and, like,
Yeah.
really fucking, like, take account, like,
And listen.
listen into, like, everything that they're going through
Mhm.
and, like, what they're actually fucking doing, maybe
Yeah.
you wouldn't fucking be so shocked or confused when fucking Jimmy is a rapist.
Oh man, he was really cool with me. I just didn't expect that.
I
out
don't
of him.
know. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Well, like you didn't know the context,
Yeah.
and like you don't even know the girl that's accusing him. Okay, whatever. Well, ask all the other girls that have interacted with Jimmy.
Yeah.
and like actually ask like what the fuck happened like to Jimmy, and like have you not noticed like any sort of little weird behaviors that
The
you think could
nuances.
actually fucking snowball into a rape
Yeah.
or a sexual assault?
Oh
It's
yeah,
like,
you know, Jimmy just makes kind of weird comments sometimes about how he wants to, I don't know, fucking abuse women.
and like
but, like-
slip a fucking pill into her drink.
But like we both like the fucking Eagles, so I think it's fine. I think he's a cool guy.
I think he's a cool guy. We played
he's
we
Jim
played on the
Bob.
same fucking high school football team, and
Yeah.
like yeah, I don't know, like he's a cool guy. Like he's never done anything to me. He's never made me
Fucking-
feel uncomfortable. So like
No, it's just a caveman dynamic. They just don't invest in each other's lives, and so they don't feel seen. Oh my God, there's a male loneliness epidemic. That's
oh
so
my
crazy that
God,
would happen.
I wonder
when
why.
I don't
wonder
see-
why women in this period of time are more single and moving and like pushing marriage until later, starting families till way later.
'cause
Like,
they haven't figured
but
that out.
also like aren't fucking lonely, aren't
Yeah.
experiencing fucking a lonely fucking
No.
dynamic.
They're
They're
happy
focusing
in
on
their
themselves.
solitude.
They're happy in the
They're
solitude
also happy with their female relationships,
with their
not
female
feeling lonely.
relationships,
Feeling
exactly.
the romance even between our platonic friends. It's like it's the best. It's the fucking best. And like, yeah, God bless. I think I'm obsessed with my boyfriend. But like also I know I will have somebody to fall back on and a community to fall back on because I created that for myself. And you know what? I think the reason why I like him so much is also because he has that too for himself. He has like tons of friends that I always see pop up, call him left and right. And that's because he's a very healthy person in that way. He knows how to build a community and he knows how to invest in his friends. And in that way, that makes a good partner just in general. So yeah.
Exactly. That way you're not carrying all
Yeah.
of the fucking weight.
Yeah. Yeah.
Too. It's like so much to fucking ask to have like a
Mhm.
woman just be the
Be
sole
everything.
fucking keeper of all of his
Right.
emotions and all of his fucking, you know, all the fucking difficulties and issues he's going
Right,
through. It's
right.
like, oh my God.
And so like that's we know for a fact that we don't like each other for that. Like, oh, being my emotional fucking support animal.
yeah,
like,
you're
for
such
each
a good
other.
therapist.
You're
Like
such
I've
a-
never had a therapist like you. And like the price, like
Oh my
this is
God,
the
free.
cheapest fucking, you know, mental health
Yeah.
experience I've
And
ever
I get
had.
punani.
And I get
And I
punani.
get punani and hugs and kisses. No, it's like it feels like our relationship is more intentional that way, where it's like, oh no, we're choosing to be here, not that because we necessarily need each other, and that we're like holding on for dear life because we're codependent on each other's like like the emotional investment in each other, and he's like used as a tool to cope with life. No, it's not that. It's literally like, oh, okay, we just like each other for who each other are. And that's all that fucking matters. Cool. This guy, he's cool. And Willow thinks he's cool, and that's great. Anyways, moving on.
Moving
Moving
on.
on.
The rest of that fucking Halloween weekend, bro.
Oh, shucks, you got like crazy
I got
shit.
so fucking sick.
Tell
Well,
us.
see, what had happened is I was already like about to get sick,
Mm-hmm.
or no, I was sick, and then because I've been smoking so much of my fucking life, my lungs are like the first to fucking be affected.
Mm-hmm.
Like I always have so much congestion in here. And on that
Yeah.
Friday, we were taken to a hookah lounge, and I've never hookahd before.
Mm-hmm.
I was a hookah virgin, if you will. And so I fucking hookahd the fuck out of that hookah. I mean, 3 hours of just, and
Like a
plus
chimney.
in between. In between, I was vaping.
Kept
In
going.
between, hookah,
Kept going.
hookah. And then
hookah.
I didn't really feel it until like the next morning when I just like couldn't really breathe and I felt
Yeah.
like fucking shit.
Mm.
And I went to the fucking ER. I had to drive back home and then I went
Yeah.
to urgent care. I was having intense like chest pains and shit.
Mhm.
And they were basically like listening to my lungs and they're like, oh my god, it's like you've never had asthma before, like you've never been told you have asthma. And I'm like, no.
No.
And yeah, I basically like gave myself asthma, smoking induced asthma, acute, and then like the beginning stages of emphysema, or is it emphysema?
Yeah, something like that.
It was something like that.
Emphysema.
Look it up. It's like
Look
an
it
old
up,
people.
idiot.
A lot of old people get it from like smoking packs a day, like for the whole fucking life. So
So it was pretty intense.
so after that, like I was really fucking scared, and like I quit vaping, which is a really big deal for me.
right.
Obviously, obviously I'm back on that.
Back on that shit.
But yeah, fucking addiction is real, guys. Like if your friends are pressuring you into vaping, tell them to fuck off or you'll fuck their mother.
Tell them to kill yourself. Tell them to fucking end it all. Just be like, you know what? You're gonna start vaping. Just end it.
Just end it. You might as well end it because
You're done.
it is it's not fucking cool. I hate it.
Yeah.
Like I used all sorts of fucking alternatives for like on and off. Well, yeah, like 3. The thing is like it wasn't like a full quit. Anyways,
Right.
let me tell myself. Because like my classmates
just
would have a vape, and so I
honest.
like hit it every now and again. But
Mhm.
it's fucking hard, bro. And like people don't really talk about it like
Yeah.
that much or really take it like that seriously. Like we all know vaping isn't good for you, but like it really is really fucking bad.
It's so bad.
So yeah, because I mean they were originally fucking made to get, people to stop smoking cigarettes.
Yeah.
And at this point, there's so much fucking random metals and fucking chemicals in here that it's so much worse than cigarettes.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Come on.
I absolutely hate
Enough.
myself that I still do it.
Okay. It's okay.
But hey, I went to Vegas. I saw my cousin. She smokes.
Yeah.
Not as much as me. God bless. But she still fucking smokes it very casually and controlled,
Oi,
and
oi, oi.
not in an addictive way. So I was like, let me hit that shit. And then next thing you know, I'm at the smoke shop buying another vape.
Whoops. Stumbled in.
Whoops. I stumbled
She's just
in.
honest about her journey.
Well, the thing is somebody kidnapped me in the middle of the night and brought me to a smoke shop and put a gun to my head and forced me to buy another vape and hit it multiple
Oh, that was you in the
times.
news?
Yeah, that was me in the news.
I fucking knew. Oh my
I know.
gosh.
It was pretty
Didn't think
traumatic,
it would
but
be
yeah, that's
you.
kind of like why I'm fucking vaping. But that was just such a fucking like crazy ass Halloween, bro. Like it was it was so random.
It was just very eventful and just very like, what the fuck? Because she went home after that, and then me and Hannah went out, and it was on that Saturday, right? Because we did Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Saturday went back up to LA, went to West Hollywood. I got roofied.
Yes. I was gonna say I'm
I
pretty sure you got
got
roofied.
roofied. Woo! And it was
Again.
I don't even know. I'm not even gonna name the bar because I don't want to fucking air it out because
It's not the bar's fault.
It's not
That's
the bar's
thing.
fault.
Is like people are like, like this bar is like known for da da da, like
it's the
girls getting
motherfuckers that are
roofied.
there. And also, it's like I thought I watched my drink. It's my bad. It's my bad. No, it's not my bad. It's obviously the fuckers that fucking. You don't need to roofie me. You don't have to. You seriously don't have to. Like, and also it's like you're wasting a rufentanil, bro. Like you're wasting your precious ketamine to go and fucking roofie this girl and just make her have like a shittier experience like with the rest of her night. And then I wake up and I'm fine, but like, are you dumb? I've been roofied before. Another walk in the park for me, but
Yeah,
like,
not her first time.
Not my
You
first
really
time.
felt fine in the morning.
Yeah, no, well, I had a raging headache, but like the thing is that I was was it
Oh,
conscious?
wait, you threw up. Didn't
Yeah,
you throw up?
I
that
threw
night?
up. So basically, what happened was, I'm outside the club. I'm in my little fairy costume. I'm with my friend Hannah, and then I like text my boyfriend, who was not my boyfriend at the time. I was like, "Oh, hey, can you please pick me up and also drive Hannah home because Hannah's boyfriend lived on the east side of Hollywood?" And he's like, "Yeah, no, of course." And then Yeah, of course. Yeah, of course.
Do you want more chicken? Sure.
Sure, have more chicken.
Sure. Is that enough chicken?
God, this fucking video that-
Oh my god.
We'll insert a screenshot right here.
Yeah.
Go and watch it. He's
My
hilarious.
ideal quesadilla making experience.
yeah. Giving myself the ideal quesadilla making experience. So, yeah, tell him to come and swoop us, and then he picks us up, and then, like, we're drunk out of our minds. I sit down in the car immediately, and suddenly gravity hits me, and I'm like, oh, I can feel literally nothing in my body right now. And then I was like, oh, I think I got roofied. And then I didn't say that out loud. He just drove Hannah home, and then as soon as he drove Hannah home, I was like, oh, got roofied, like, let's speed this process up. And then, like, I'm like ripping off my clothes as soon as I get through the door, and I'm like throwing up in his toilet, and his place was so clean. I felt so bad. I was like fucking everything up. And then I was like kind of like acting like a little bit of a brat too when he was taking care of me. I was like, no, don't fucking touch me. Like, oh my god, like, get this fucking corset off of me. And like, just felt so entitled to his space, which, like, honestly, great for him for coping with that. But he had work the next morning, like, really, really early, and he immediately called in and, like, canceled everything. So that day was kind of just spent together and, like, bonding over this traumatic experience, and, like, him feeling like a nice white knight that swooped in and saved me. And yeah, we spent the next day in Pasadena just like debriefing and having just the most lovely afternoon. He took me to one of his favorite coffee shops. And yeah, if it weren't for the roofie guy that fucking plopped that shit in my drink, I wouldn't have had an awesome date the next day. So fucking, I guess it works out,
So I guess thank you.
I guess thank you? In a weird way.
Fucking weird
Fucking
bastards,
weirdo.
bro.
Yeah,
Weird
watch your
fucking
drinks.
Yeah, watch your drinks.
Watch your
Like,
goddamn drinks.
even if you like think that the guy is like fine, like
Mm.
he's not gonna do anything, like you're not getting like a bad vibe from him, like,
Right.
Because like the thing is like maybe you're actually in a position where maybe like you kind of let he's decent, whatever, but like obviously nobody wants to get roofied,
No.
and nobody
No.
fucking consented to being fucking for the potential of being fucking raped or sexually harassed,
Right.
and or sexually assaulted.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, even if you're not getting like the alarm bells, like
Mm-hmm.
put your hand over your cup.
Yeah.
They're slick as fuck.
Yeah.
They're so fucking slick.
They're quick with it. They just
Um,
want the woman to get loose and like for them to have more of a chance at getting lucky, which is honestly pathetic if you have to do that.
It's incredibly pathetic.
You just sound like a fucking loser.
yeah, you're a fucking loser.
And I would never
And
choose
then-
you even if I was blacked out.
No, literally. No, literally.
You suck. You're ugly and you're wearing a fedora. Which is one of my roofie stories.
You're first.
My first roofie was from a dude who was wearing a fedora, which is disgusting.
Disgusting ass bitch.
yeah.
He literally roofied her and left.
Yeah, he like rushed out of the bar. It was seen on surveillance, and then yeah, he was wearing a fedora. He had a fucking big ass salad and a pint of beer. Didn't finish either of those things. He just rushed out. Didn't leave his credit card or anything. Piece of shit. Drove away and then
What? He didn't pay his bill?
He didn't pay his bill, so he didn't leave his name. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, 'cause then they could track him. He was like, because he was throwing a fit because I wasn't having it. He was like trying to flirt with me, and then I was like,
Also
no,
midday.
please. Yeah, midday. It was like 3:00. And I was like, nope, I'm not having it. Plopped a little roofie in there. Go to the bathroom, throwing up. Call the ambulance, please, coworker. Calls the ambulance. I'm flirting with the ambulance drivers. Get to the
She was
hospital.
underage as well.
I was very much underage at this bar, and so it was like we couldn't do shit. It was fine. I also didn't want to get anyone in trouble because, like, they were serving me underage, and I like knew the people there. It was a silly situation. We didn't catch the guy, but when can you? Like, it's so hard to track that and be like, yeah, he definitely put da 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 da. You need like surveillance, and you also need to be of age to be at that bar. So it was like,
Right.
Sticky situation. Whatever.
Sticky.
Whatever about it. Whatever about it.
Whatever about it. We don't have to worry about it.
Whatever.
We don't have to worry about it. And then this weekend,
Yeah, what do we do?
when did I get here? Friday.
Got here Friday.
Oh yeah, everybody
Yeah.
and their fucking mother was on the road as usual.
Oh my God.
So I got in late Friday, and we just
Traffic.
chilled and we watched the Diddler documentary,
Diddler.
which was so fucking crazy.
Oh yeah.
And we didn't finish it.
Mm-hmm.
But
Fell asleep,
yeah,
but it was really great. It was a great start.
yeah, it was a really great start. And like
I had no idea he-
did, I mean, there was just so many like aspects to this whole story that like I had not like thought about or put together, like
Mhm.
his involvement in like Tupac's death, but
Mhm.
also like Biggie and Tupac's like feud, like that, like without Diddy,
Yeah.
like Biggie and Tupac would not have had like any sort of beef, any sort of like,
Yeah,
you know,
he fabricated it.
he completely fabricated it.
It's
and
pathetic.
and he signed
For his
both
own
of
ego.
them too,
Yeah.
which is so fucking crazy.
Did he sign both? I think Tupac signed with other. It was because it was
and then the Diddler got to keep
Yeah.
Biggie.
yeah. Diddler kept Biggie. Tupac was like, no, I don't want to work with you, Diddy. Like, I'm chill. I want to be like it. It's because record labels are not my thing, or like at least yours isn't. And so, but then he signed with another individual. I forgot his name. It was Sugar something. The big guy. And it was like Dead
It's
something.
not.
Dead Boy Records. Death Boy Records. Fuck. Anyways, we'll put it right
Death
here.
Row Records.
Death Row Records.
Death Row Records, and it's god damn it.
The sugar guy. Yeah, but like
Um,
Tupac was fucking signed with these other people, and then there was like that whole West Coast East Coast beef, which was non-existent and totally fabricated. And then yeah, they fucking shot Pac at the studio, and that was we speculate that Diddy fucking set that up, and he wasn't actually genuinely robbed. It was like just because he wanted to make it seem like Biggie's boys were fucking jumping his ass.
Mhm.
And that was not the case. P. Diddy is just he's a villain. He's just the worst person on earth.
Such
And
a
he needs to
villain.
be hanged. That's the first person that I'm like, you need to be hanged. You just need to be put out of your fucking misery, man.
I know. He's like the king of fucking soul and talent and
Yeah.
personality sucking.
Yeah.
Like the people who just fucking drain and copy other people, like he's the fucking king
Yeah.
of them. Like
And his music
to a violent
sucks.
extent. No, it's really suck. Like we were talking about this. We were like, no, name one Diddy song. Like I know that like his features are better, but then
Yeah.
also name a song that has him featured.
Yeah. You get where he's not just ad-libbing and being like, yeah, man, check
Yeah,
the
man,
mic.
it's Dibby. Yeah.
Yeah, it's Diddy.
It's Dibby.
The records. Shut the fuck up, bro. You're like
Bad boy
DJ Khaled,
records.
like sneaking your ass
Ew.
your lines in to these legendary songs. Like, you know, if and that was the thing with Puck. I feel like Puck just sniffed it out and he was like, yo, this guy is like a soul sucker. So like I just can't sign with this bitch. Which good job, Puck, but then why'd you have to get yourself killed, bruh? Fuck!
So fucking talented.
Fuck, so talented, so
talented,
fine.
so fine, and such a great mind too.
Yeah.
Like
And
just his
young
outlook
people.
on like his perspective of the world.
The world, and just like, yeah, he was inherently anti-capitalist, always sticking up for the marginalized and like the people of his own community because he grew up that way. And his mom was a Black Panther. Who knew? Not me.
Not me.
That's why his brain is so amazing and massive.
Mm-hmm.
I bet other things are
and
massive.
juicy. Oh yeah,
Ooh.
definitely.
Rare.
Ugh, rest in peace, you
R.I.P.
fine motherfucker.
Fine, aw, man. And then we went to a Christmas party the next day. Sorry.
Yeah, we went to
Moving
a
on.
Christmas
Saturday.
white elephant party.
What, Ellie?
Yeah, and that morning we just kind of shopped around. We went to the thrift trying to
The
find a silly little
thrifty.
gift.
Yeah, silly gifts.
Found
a ginormous gnome. Insert picture here.
yeah, dude. Well, we were like just wondering if it would cut the mustard. But
But it
like actually people
definitely
were
did.
fighting over this gnome. Like
They enjoyed the gnome.
the gnome was getting fucking passed around.
Like a
Um,
little whore.
Like a little fucking whore,
During
like a
White
little Christmas
Elephants.
whore.
People kept on
um,
yoinking it.
Yes,
said,
it was
"I want that."
incredible.
Yeah.
But it was so fucking funny. Like
It was
the
hilarious.
shit, because there was like a good amount of people there and a good amount of people who actually brought presents.
Yeah.
And
30.
like to have a white elephant party
Uh-huh.
to that caliber.
Uh-huh. And then also
Um,
amazing food.
and really amazing food. The potluck was absolutely bussing.
Bussing.
So I mean, bussing potluck,
Great.
bussing white elephant, and
Yeah.
it was so fucking. Oh my god, it was just so fucking funny, bro.
It was just great.
And
And it was hilarious how competitive it was getting. It was like we were all drunk and just fucking throwing like words at each other and like threats, death threats.
yeah,
We're like, we're gonna fuck you up, bitch. Don't take that Apple tag.
yeah. That it truly was just me and this other guy that were fucking
Beeping.
hashing it out.
Yeah.
'Cause he was like, I'm gonna take that apple tag, and I was like, no, over my dead body, motherfucker. And then I start cussing and like yelling,
And then he didn't get the Apple tag. God
yeah, and then I was like, yeah, fuck, suck it,
Suck it.
eat my fucking dust.
Eat it.
And he was like like a pretty big, he was a pretty big guy.
big guy. He looked like he could fuck a bitch up, but
Yeah.
we were not scared. Me and you tag teaming the fucking insults. It was great.
That was great.
And then he was like, I hope you get a candle. And then she did, but she liked it. So fuck
Yeah, I
you,
liked
bro.
it. Jokes on
You. And also, oh yeah, and then I got a disposable camera. It got stolen from me, and then I ended up getting another gift, and it was really great. It was just money, and then they stole that from me. So then I stole back my camera. Go fuck yourself, white America.
Whoa! Holy shit,
Suck
that
my
was
dick,
really
white
tight.
America.
I had a
Suck my dick, white America. Suck my dick, white America.
Go fuck yourself, white America. We hate your dumbass. Go die.
Go die. Go fuck yourself,
Go
white America.
die, white America. Burn in fucking hell and fury.
And P Diddy.
And P Diddy.
Amen.
Amen.
P Diddler. What else?
And then after that white elephant, we went to Huntington Beach.
oh yeah, we went out in Huntington
The
Beach.
iconic bungalow.
Bungalow.
You know how we like a
Bungalow.
bungalow. You
Yeah.
know how we like a bungalow.
Love a bungalow, and it was like dressed to the nines in Christmas.
Yes, it was so cute.
Christmas
It
decorations.
was so cute. I love the bungalow. I always have like such high expectations of it because it's really
Yeah.
fucking cute, but
Yeah.
it's always a mixed bag
Mixed
with
bag
the
of jelly
crowd.
beans. We saw somebody
Um,
slap another guy and
Oh my
punch another
god.
guy.
Oh my god. See, such a man fucking thing to be like so aggressive over a pool game. Like they're slapping each other. They
Yeah.
both got themselves kicked out.
yeah.
Like was
really
it
good for no
worth
one.
it, or yeah.
Also, is it like why fight over that out of all things? It's not like, oh, you stole my girl. It was like, no, you're stripes, I'm solids.
No, bitch. Don't you know the fucking game? Fuck you.
Fucking
bitch.
idiot.
You fucking idiot. Oh my god. That was so fucking funny.
It was
I-
hilarious. I was sitting there, I was like eating my
love
popcorn.
when men fight each other over stupid things.
Me too.
That's like one of my favorite things to watch.
destroy each other.
Actually, I just like watching
Just
men
fuck,
fight
bro.
in general. Oh yeah.
they just need like a physical outlet
They
for
do.
their
They just want to fucking
testosterone.
touch each other.
They just want to touch each other because they can't touch a woman. That's for sure.
No.
Looking like that, bald ass, bald ass, bald ass,
Bald
bald ass. And so therefore, you just need to touch each other, and you're slapping each other all the fucking time because you can't touch a woman.
They're like,
and then,
ooh, let
but
me
you just
turn
really want to fuck
around.
each other. Just
Spank
fuck.
me.
Just fuck each other. You know.
Spank me.
Spank me, peck
Spank me. I've been so bad. I broke the pool
so
rules.
bad,
I didn't
sir.
know I was solids. I thought I was stripes. Ooh, spank me. I did
I've been
so
a bad boy.
I've been a bad boy. I messed up real bad. Punish me. I need
Punish
a punishment.
me. Hit me with the rod. Hit me with the stick.
Yeah, hit me with a stick. Oh yeah.
Put it up there.
Yeah, put it up there.
Anyways.
Oh my God.
and then
And
the next day,
then
Sunday rolls around.
the
We go to
next
the Silver
very
Lake
day.
Flea.
Yeah, we went to the Silver Lake
Went to LA. We stomped around.
Went to LA.
Went to vintage places, vintage markets, and then that small little Heidi's place. Shout out Heidi, owner of this vintage store in Echo Park. So great.
Viviette Vintage, I think.
Vintage. Really great.
So incredible. Lovely curation.
Lovely curation.
Lovely owners.
yes.
We
And
didn't get to
then,
meet the other owners, but Heidi is so fantastic.
Yes.
We talked with her for a while.
very long time. And she
Um,
just seems like she's one of the girls. And
Mhm.
please support her. Small
Mhm.
business.
Mhm.
And then we went over to my boyfriend's house. And then she met him like officially for the first time. And then we got ready. And then we went out to WeHo at Rocco's and Beaches and what was it? Abby. it was pretty. Abby was dead, so we
Oh,
just
yeah.
left, and then
The first like
Mickey's.
hour or two was
Mhm.
really, really gay for
Yeah.
us.
super gay.
Which was so awesome. Like I
Awesome.
love a gay club, like especially if they have strippers.
Oh, yeah.
So fucking good. I love that
great.
shit.
And she was making eye contact with every single one. They were all coming up to her and being like, "You're so adorable."
They're like, have a safe night. I'm like choking on a Jello shot. I was trying to like say something like, one of the guys was like trying to teach me how to like
Do it.
fucking eat it more efficiently.
Yeah.
And
You
so
gotta,
I
like,
got
lick
too
it.
much in my fucking gullet and I was choking on it. And like
Right.
the guy was like, "Oh, bye,
No.
sweetie. Like, have a good night." And I want to say have a good night, but I was like, he's like, "It's okay, sweetie. Have a good night." I'm like, "Okay, I love
damn it.
you. I love
Yeah.
how supportive you are
Yeah.
of me."
The gays of WeHo are always saving my life.
Oh my god,
I-
they're so fucking good.
It was so crazy. On Halloween, when I was there, I tripped over my little fairy ribbon that was on my leg, and then I just fucking ate shit, and then immediately a fucking group of gays just came and like to the rescue. They like lunged in and they were like, "Oh my god, sweetie, are you okay?" And then they're like, "Oh my god, I think you just need to take the ribbon off." And I was like, "I can't get it off." I was like drunk, and then they just start ripping the ribbons off of my like my shoes that I had it tied to, and they're like, "Here you go, is that better?" I was like, thank you. I feel just so supported right now. And then like I was drunk and like stumbling into the street a little bit, and then like one of the gays that were sober were like rescuing me. They're like, "Oh no, get away from the street!" And I was like, "Thank you." That was only once I was roofied. I think once I was roofied, I was like falling over, waiting for my boyfriend to swoop in, and then like I was stumbling off of into the road with the fucking cars, because it's like what is it? Is it Santa Monica Boulevard? Or is it Sunset? I forgot. But like that street is busy. And then yeah, just saved by the gays. Once again,
Saved by the gays.
taught by the gays, saved by the gays.
Thank you, gays.
Thank you, gays.
But after that, we
After
went
that-
to the Beanery.
The Beanery, Barney's.
We
Karaoke.
won a
Oh, yeah.
pool game,
Pool game.
which
Go
was
fuck
really
yourselves.
fucking nice.
Fuck you, white America. We won a
Fuck you,
pool
white
game.
America. Well, it's it's the men that are overly obsessed with fucking pool that you lose to,
Right.
and you don't want to lose to.
Yeah.
But it's like, oh my
Choose
god,
the ones that are bad at pool.
They
Keep it up.
no, yeah.
Keep it a
Like
stroke.
I didn't know that these guys were bad until we watched it.
Yeah.
We watched it in real time.
Yeah.
And watched that shit happen.
Yeah. We watched that shit happen, and we were fucking good. We were doing pretty good. Also, I think I'm better when I'm drunk.
Mm-hmm.
I think I've noticed that.
Well, we
Yeah.
also need to get warmed up. It's not like we play every day.
Amen.
So like we just needed to get warmed up. We needed
Mhm.
the alcohol to settle in the system.
In the tummy. And then we just needed to fucking go. And then in between, we were like doing karaoke here and there.
Yeah.
We sang Gwen Stefani, Underneath It All. No, sorry,
Mhm.
No Doubt, Underneath It All.
Mhm.
The millennials were jumping to it. They loved it.
Yeah, they loved it. They ate it up.
Hands in the air, hands in the air. You told me need to die. You are my real Prince Charming, like they eat from the fire. You are a wet. You know I was on that track.
Oh, absolutely.
You know I was on that track.
Oh, absolutely.
in their
and
mini stage.
we tried to put in another song and they
Yeah.
closed. They shut down because they
down.
knew it could not get much better than us.
Yeah.
No, it was
No.
like it was after a bit. It was after a few more songs.
It's after a few more songs. Whatever about it. And then we went home. Fell asleep in the boyfriend's house.
Yeah.
And then yeah, that was it. And then next day, woke up bright and early this morning. That was last night. We're talking about it like it was like a week ago. It was literally last night. But yeah, woke up this morning like 8 a.m. for our photo shoot for this goddamn thing. And we just did a podcast shoot with my favorite DP, Mac Brooke.
Executive producer.
Mac Brooke. And she's just a fucking
Doll.
talented, beautiful woman. It's like,
God,
oh my
her
god.
fucking mind. She's like
She can't pick one thing to be good at.
no,
really.
literally. Because I feel like she totally like gets what we like our fucking minds and like what we want from a certain like
Yeah,
little like
aesthetic.
project
Yeah.
or like whatever we're working on. Like she just always fucking gets it
Mhm.
and like
And
her
like this is
fucking
totally what we're
creative
looking for.
direction is just so incredible, and like she's so
Yeah.
talented as a photographer,
Yeah.
but she's just such a kind person,
Yeah.
and she's so incredibly gracious with us
Yeah.
and patient with us.
Yeah.
Um,
When we're a mess.
when
of
we're
a
a
team.
fucking mess, and she is cool, calm, collected, and
Yeah.
slaying.
Slaying.
She slays bad.
Oh my god.
She slays down and bad.
Boots. She shows up.
Boots and
looking
down, looking
the
so
best,
good.
dressed
Like
in
she
the
had
nines.
just like the cutest little 70s
Yeah.
outfit on today
And you'll
while
see
we
it.
were fucking stumbling in.
Yeah.
Like
With their pajamas.
we had like a late fucking night.
Yeah.
Like we were scrambling to
Scrambling,
fucking get
hungover.
here. We had a fucking debacle whether we were even gonna get the studio.
yeah.
But she
Yeah.
was so fucking patient with us.
So patient.
So bless you, Mac. If
Bless you,
you're
Mac.
watching this.
Shout out to Marcel.
And shout out to Marcel. Thank you very much,
Yeah.
sir.
Thank you very much, sir. And
Um,
also shout out Mac. Especially.
And shout out Mac, especially.
Her
We
creative vision is great.
absolutely love you.
Yeah.
And we're so thankful to have you helping us.
Yeah, I'll
And
never be done glazing her.
yeah,
Ever.
yeah.
Couldn't glaze you
she's
more.
just it's such an easy glaze,
Such an easy glaze.
an effortless glaze.
Loving is easy.
And
And then what? Then that's
and
it. Then now we're here.
and then we
We got a sandwich.
Yeah, we
Now
got
we're
a
back.
sandwich at this really good sandwich place that we're not going to say the
We're
name.
not gonna.
We talked about this earlier. We were like, oh my god,
Should
what if
we-
we just
Reviewed it?
absolutely just fucking gas up this sandwich, please?
And not.
Oh my god, this is so good. Like
Let's close
everybody
it.
needs to have it, but then like not say the name, and we aren't.
We won't.
We're gonna keep that bit,
And we won't.
And we won't. and we won't. You don't need to know.
Yeah, you know. Exactly.
Should we move on to our cool thing
Our one cool thing.
and wrap it up here?
Yeah, we'll wrap it up here. So that was our update. This is a very casual, more than normal casual, very business casual, very casual business of us episode, and we're gonna keep it nice and prompt. If 50 minutes is prompt to you, who knows?
It's prompt.
Yeah. But my what's your one cool thing?
Oh no, I was hoping you would go first.
Oh fuck. Okay. My one cool thing is the TV show Victoria from, I don't know, I think it was like 2018 or something when it came out. It's this, I don't know if it's a Netflix original either. I think it's BBC for sure, but they put it back on Netflix, and when I was a teenager, was obsessed with that TV show because the way that they display the tension between King Albert and Victoria when they're like young and like horny and in love and like wanting to like fuck each other and they can't do it. It's like awesome. And it threw me back to when I was like a freshman in high school, or sorry, was it freshman? No, I was like a junior or something in high school and watching scenes over and over again. I'm like, oh my god, that part was so good where he was like brushing her hand and like lifting her up, and yeah, it was just really good. It was like, it's a comfort show for sure. So like I put it on and like fucking wrap myself up after a long day and just smile at the horny little couple on screen. And yeah, that's my one cool thing.
Ugh, incredible.
Thank you.
Incredible. I'm gonna have to watch that.
Yeah.
What platform is that on?
It's on Netflix.
On Netflix?
Yeah.
Okay.
Easy.
I feel like, have you told me to watch that before? I don't know.
It's possible. Probably like way back when.
Okay, because it sounds so up my horny little alley.
Oh yeah.
My one cool thing, I was gonna say my multivitamin.
That's fucking lit though.
Listen, guys.
Listen.
Listen, guys. If you're not gonna fucking take single vitamins, take your fucking multivitamin. I feel so much better when I'm
That's your
taking
one
it
cool
every
thing.
day.
Yep.
And I forgot to take my medication today.
Oh.
Yeah, my other cool thing is my increased anxiety medication dose.
Oh fuck yeah. Yeah.
My life is just a little bland right now.
Hey.
But that's okay. I'll have cooler things coming. I
It's
just
flattened
can't
out.
even fucking
Yeah.
can't even think of a cooler thing than
Yeah.
a multivitamin and
Oh my God.
a fucking heightened anxiety
Yeah,
dosage.
Yeah, two cool things. Oh my
Yeah,
god.
two cool things.
Should I throw in one more cool thing?
Yeah.
Okay, one more cool thing is Joshua Tree because that place is fucking lit.
Oh,
I went
very
there.
true.
I went there the other weekend. Great. Everybody's wandering there with like mushrooms on hikes. We didn't take mushrooms, but everyone else was. Everyone else was really high, but like everybody there is very, very kind. Didn't expect everyone to be so nice, and also our Airbnb to be phenomenal. It was very cold, but I didn't give a fuck. Fuck yeah, Joshua Tree. Go and visit Joshua Tree. It's near Palm Springs, so you can do a double trip. Idiots.
Or go instead. Honestly,
Yeah.
Palm Springs is overhyped.
Yeah,
Palm Springs is fun if you get a house with a pool.
Yeah.
And that's about it.
that's about it.
Because
though.
the restaurants are mid.
Mm.
It's really not that like, beautiful. Like if you're gonna go to a fucking like cool desert, like go
Gotta go to
Tree.
Joshua Tree.
Go
Just
to
do it.
Joshua Tree. It's just so much cooler.
Insert picture here. Thank you. Anyways, that was our brief, very casual,
Very
episode
casual, very comfortable
of
episode.
casual
business, motherfucker. We love you.
Young
We hope
money.
we'll see you again. No pressure.
No pressure. No pressure.
No pressure.
I hope to see you again, like soon, but like no pressure though.
Yeah, no
Like
pressure.
ASAP, but like
no
no pressure.
pressure.
My name
Maybe
is
sometime
Amber.
soon. And my name is Willow.
Go fuck yourselves. This was casual business.
Yeah, go fuck yourselves.